We're live.
Well-timed.
Well-timed
nose
sneeze.
blow. Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Caravan, and we're on holiday.
We are.
It's the first time we've done one of these in the Caravan since January when we just got it.
Yeah.
First time we've been in this and live streamed anyway. Oh, it's good fun. So I'm just trying to get comfy. We're only just set up.
And you just finished tea.
Yeah, literally just 2 minutes ago finished tea. It's good though.
It was good.
Not the typical live stream photos going up. So anyway, how are we all? How's your week been and how's your month been since we last spoke? Nice.
We're also filming this weekend. Good evening, Matt.
Hello, Matt. Welcome.
So, see if you can spot yourself in here. Say hello to yourself of the future.
Oh dear. It's been busy. How have you been, Matt?
Probably very busy knowing that.
Knowing what Matt's like, yes.
We bought you a gift today. We won't tell you what it is though.
Yeah. We're nice people. We bought you a gift whilst we were out and about today in the Cotswolds. Ooh. Apparently that was Ian of Team Biolog Classics going to join us as well in a minute. He's just doing something. So that's nice of him.
It's baby bedtime, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. But no, it's been busy, hasn't it, since we last did one of these streams. A very busy time. So what have we done? Let's have a quick recap.
Oh gosh. I don't even remember when we did the last live. We had this problem, and I don't have the diary with me because we're on holiday.
I think it was the second week in May, was it? No, last weekend in May. God, even I can't remember.
Somewhen. It was somewhen in May.
Yeah. Castle Combe all day today at the Mini Action Day. Great club turnout. 45 minis turned up for the club. That's really good, Matt.
That's good.
Did you have any problems with the parking in the end with trying to get the club all together, or am I just about to basically bash the hornet's nest with that?
It was the 28th of May.
28th of May.
That's
a while
4
ago.
weeks.
Okay,
We've had
so
4 weeks of things to talk about.
definitely sticking.
Can we remember what they are? No.
Debatable. Yeah. So what have we done in June? Well, first weekend we didn't really do much. We just had a relaxing weekend off because it was the Jubilee weekend, of course. 4 days to basically roam around free and play.
Hold up. We went to Simply Electric on the 29th of May.
But we did do that at the end of May. Simply Electric.
Simply Electric at Beauty. There's a couple of videos from that.
Yep.
That will go up at some point. We're just going to put them out whenever. There's no
set schedule for those as of yet. They're just as and when they're ready.
It was quite a quiet show, though. I was quite surprised about the sort of...
Yeah, given that we've been to other events at Bewley in the past, whether it be the mini day there, Simply Italian.
Simply Italian, it was the first one, and I think there was a much better turnout. They weren't expecting a better turnout, but there was a much better turnout, whereas this is the second or the third Simply Electric.
Second one.
So
first one last year.
They they didn't have too great a turnout, which was a bit disappointing, but
still we got a good video of it. I think it's about half hour-ish, something like that in total, which isn't too bad for a video length. But yeah, we've also...
Yeah, then it was the Jubilee weekend.
Yep, Jubilee weekend.
Good evening, Ian.
Hello, Ian. Welcome. Yeah, what else have we done? Gosh, fun trying to remember back.
So we had the Jubilee weekend together.
Yep. What were you doing on that weekend?
We put some fuel power stickers on the cars.
Oh yes.
So the whole fleet
custom-made ones.
Stickered up.
Have to get some more of those made up. Maybe some merchandise. Who knows?
Something exciting. And then we
trying to go back to our phone.
We went to Vintage Nostalgia Fest.
Yes, we did. Also filmed the car show there. That'll be a 2-part video when that goes live.
That was really good, actually. You sold it to me as a car show, and it wasn't so much of a car show.
Just a car show, was it?
No, it's definitely something if you've got I'm going to go with wife, but a partner of any degree who's not necessarily interested in cars, it's definitely something worth taking them to, especially if they do like retro vintage things, whether that's buying them clothes, music, bit of dancing, anything. It's a whole weekend, but you can just go for a day. There's other things rather than just the cars, but there is that element of car for the car people.
That's me, by the way. Yeah, there were some e-bikes they could try out as well. So they were quite good, from a company that was called Retro Rides, which is nothing to do with the event at Goodwood, which is something we also went to, and that was last month.
Yep.
Cool. That was a while ago now. It was actually. It was a month, wasn't it, essentially, to this weekend?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like me. But yeah, Retro Rides had their bicycles there, e-bikes. They were quite fun to try out. Definitely some interesting statistics with the bikes, with the 250-watt motors and obviously pedal power combined. Much enjoyment, especially over the slightly bumpy fields that the Vintage Nostalgia Fest was based in. For those who don't know, who have never heard of the event, it's between Salisbury and Warminster at a place called Codford, I think it is. Trying not to get mixed up with Cosford in the Midlands, where the RAF Museum is. But no, definitely Codford. And yeah, it was a really good show, that. I enjoyed it. It's only a lot of auto jumbly type stands, trade stands. So definitely worth checking out. And also, if you like dressing up in vintage clothing, certainly an event for you to go and check out. They also have camping as well, which I think we're planning on maybe potentially camping there next year.
Well, we've got the means to.
Yeah, we've got Caravan, which of course we're in.
It was a really nice, chilled show though. Like for the day that we went, the weather was pretty good up until the end, and then it started raining. But even then, that didn't.
It was meant to be thundery that day.
Yeah, that didn't dampen people's spirits. It was really good.
Nice pun. And yeah, also, we haven't sold it enough to you already. If you go there in a car that's pre-1998, you will get a discounted entry fee as well per person. Usually it's about £20 per person without one of those. If you go in a classic car, it's about £6 something per person, so a huge saving there.
Good evening, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Ian's and Becky and somewhere, I'm assuming.
Yes, and everyone in Wales at the minute. They've gone on holiday again. Tom, when are you not on holiday?
When he's at work.
When are you at work? Yeah, Ian took a break for car shows today to get a few jobs done around the house. The last 2 Saturdays were huge shows at Stormont House in Northern Ireland, Parliament Buildings, and Kilbroney Show. I'm hoping I'm getting those names right.
Yeah, the Stormont House is the Parliament Buildings.
Ah, I see.
AKA the Parliament Buildings.
I see. I misread that, but yeah, I need to see your videos on those. Actually, I just haven't had time recently with that, Ian. So I'll have to check those videos out when I get a chance to. Hopefully in the next week or so. But next week, got quite a bit of preparation to do myself with us having a week-long holiday somewhere.
Yes.
So we got to sort of try and get as much content ready for next week, I guess. Already ready next week to go live the week after or whatever.
Yeah.
And
there will still be stuff going on, but we are having a proper holiday where.
Sorry, I was just reading Tom's comment.
he's a holiday fan, so you'll be pleased to know and join in for this bit. We're having a proper holiday. No YouTube. A video might go up, but only one.
We might, whilst on holiday, might take some pictures of the cars there and about.
You will. I'm not going to bother.
You can take me out of my YouTube environment. You can't stop me from photoing.
No, but it will probably be that there is far less content on any of the Fuel Power channels because we need a holiday. Most people go away for a week and leave their office job. We're leaving the job that we do just by not being there. So we're going to try and switch off from this as well, just for a week. We'll be back on the 9th. And
then we'll be back fighting fit.
Yeah, for the 10th. But unfortunately, not going to a show with Tom and everybody else.
Yeah, unfortunately. Just say Tom is part of the MG Car Club Young Members branch. You mentioned them a few times in previous videos at shows. It's only got a few more videos where we do mention the club. It's a great club. Love the guys in there. Absolutely fantastic group of people, if I do say so myself. Yep. Yeah, we won't be joining them at BMC and Leyland show this year at the British Motor Museum, although we've been for the last 2 years, or I have been at least.
Yep.
2, possibly 3 years. I'm I get confused. There's a lot's happened in the last few years. But yeah, we won't be joining them this time. However, next year, quite possible.
And I'm sure we'll
We'll see
see
what
them
happens.
at some point because we don't want to make Tom cry.
No, we don't want to make him cry. And also, I think we're hopefully maybe going camping somewhere
Yeah,
as a
that'd be
group
good.
somewhere.
That'd
So
be good.
fingers crossed we'll make that happen.
Should we go back to what the other things that we've done?
Yes. Go for it.
Bromley pageant. Pageant?
Pageant.
I can't talk. Bromley pageant.
It's your turn tonight. I'm getting all my words out. You're not.
All right.
It's usually me getting them mixed up and
we
forming new words.
headed to Bromley on the weekend of the 11th and 12th to be on Joseph's stand. He is currently also live on his channel at the moment.
We
So
didn't know he was going to go
you
live
can
tonight.
swap over if you want to in the middle. We won't be offended. And welcome to anybody who does join us later because you've been there. Yeah, we got there and we set up. We stayed nearby and
Very nearby.
After a few problems with trying to find somewhere, we sent a bit of a cheeky email, but we got somewhere sorted and we were very well looked after, put it that way. So we were very early to the stand, about 10 to 7.
Which is very early for me.
Very early.
As I've mentioned before, I am not a morning person at all. So that was an achievement, I guess.
It was good. It was good that we were that close. But we set up, got ourselves sorted, and then the rest of the guys came in. So it was Joseph, Simon from Lot 76 Cars, Amber from Driven 24/7.
And her dad as well.
And her dad.
He joined in.
And a couple of other people who don't have channels, but they were there.
In a few Rover 45s and MG ZS, I think it was.
And a car that I wasn't a massive fan.
Yeah, we've got a video of the club stand, I guess, as you'd call it.
Yep.
So that was fun, and we got to speak in the arena about the Caravan and the car.
Yeah.
I did.
He slightly ignored me completely, but that's fine.
It's because she was the passenger.
Yeah.
Do you want in the driving seat?
Yeah, I know. Never mind. Maybe next time. But yeah, we had a really good day, good walk around. We watched the. Oh, you were going to say something.
I'm
rude
gonna be in the Panda tonight at this rate.
No, you can stay. It's all right. You're warm.
Oh.
But we saw the Tigers motorcycle display team, who are amazing. They are children. What was it? 5 to 14,
Something
and
they
were jumping over cars on their motorbikes.
I think the oldest one there was about 15.
Yeah, it was like 14, 15, yeah. But he jumped over 2 cars in like one in front of each other on a motorbike, and it was amazing. They were jumping through fire. They were doing like standing on one leg. It was all very impressive, and there is some of that in the video as well. So
yes, which is not up yet, but will be soon. There's a lot
but
of videos.
do head to Instagram and follow them, and you might see them. They've been going for more than 40 years. Because when I
this one group.
No, not these. They are eternal children. But some of them, it's their parents and their grandparents that used to work and do parts of it. When I said to my dad about when we were going and that was what was happening, he said, "Oh, I've seen them," but obviously not the same people. But it was like I've seen that kind of team, so that was pretty cool. You can also go to Instagram and see both of our top cars. So we've got top 9 and Jake did top 8, but his highlights are in the video.
Yeah. So
then
I don't want to spoil too much.
Then we got home and we relaxed for the evening. And then we went back to work, obviously, as normal. And then we did, is that the next weekend? I'm just literally just scrolling through Instagram because that's how disorganized I am. Yes. Then
we forgot the book of details for this time.
Then we did an event at the college that I used to go to.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Because that was a couple of weeks ago now, which is, was it last weekend? That was last weekend.
It was last weekend. It feels like ages ago. It does. Last weekend.
But yeah, we went to my old college, which is City College in Southampton. My mum works there and did work there while I was there. But my dad took his A30 van and we took Millie. There were some other cool cars there, like old stuff, 1937 Triumph Vitesse.
Yeah. They're trying to celebrate 70 years of the college and basically have a vehicle from every decade.
Yeah, they didn't quite manage it, but they were close.
Yeah, very, very close. You have to give credit to them for actually getting it all organised with that sort of thing. Because obviously trying to organise a college open day is a huge, huge responsibility, I guess, for the team behind it.
Yeah.
So
and there's not very many of them. There's only 3 or 4, I think, trying to
Yeah.
organise a big event like that. And they did very well to get everything. There was a couple of performers. There was a very well-known on TikTok singer, rapper, MC, don't know quite what he calls himself. But we're obviously too old for that. We had no idea who he was.
I am not a youth anymore.
But yeah, so it was nice to be back and see all those people, and they were really appreciative of the effort brought in by the car owners and stuff like that. They want to do other events. They want to do little days themselves, little car shows themselves, which you don't know that because I don't think I've told you that, but they do want other.
I've not been told anything.
Different cars and that kind of stuff as well, so that's cool.
Ooh, let's take the C5 down when it's done.
Yeah, we
eventually
could do that.
one day. Cool. Fingers crossed.
And then we went from the college straight up to your house.
Swap over.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We didn't just do work that week, did we?
No.
We went on a secret mission.
Documents.
We did have documents. You're very right. But we went on a secret mission that will be revealed in a few weeks. So keep your eyes peeled. When we come back from holiday.
Yeah, wait until then. Can't say anything now. Embargo, but
no.
But when we get back,
it's exciting. I will tell you that.
So for those 4 people currently watching, it's
that's fine. Shh. It's exciting. Don't tell anyone else.
Secret insight.
Not yet. In a bit, you can tell everybody else, but not yet.
A few weeks.
But yes, then we headed back up to your house.
Where your car was.
Where my car was, because we and then I drove to a new place.
You did.
For like 2 hours.
You did, yeah.
And I was a bit tired, but I was okay. And
Ian's trying to get the guesses in already. It might be another C5, it might not be. Might have something to do with the C5, it might not. You'll just have to wait and see.
The C5 may feature in the thing.
It might do, it might not do. I like being mysterious at times.
And yes, so we drove to a new place. We drove to Weston-super-Mare. And we had a tour around Weston-super-Mare with the lovely Matt Pink.
Who's in the chat, or at least he was.
Oh, he was. He was a bit ago. He's probably there. He likes to stay quiet for a while and then pops back up again and says hello.
Yeah.
And we had a lovely night in a travel lodge in Weston-super-Mare and a lovely dinner next door to the travel lodge in Weston-super-Mare. And then we woke up in the morning, nice and early, but not too early. And there he is.
Sorry, scoffing. Yeah, I said he'd get something to eat.
And we went and cleaned a sauna. Well, started cleaning a sauna.
Started to clean it, yeah. No, it was actually a huge difference just seeing it clean, I'll admit.
Yes, massively. We didn't really... I was going to say we didn't do much, but we did some hoovering. Very simple.
It doesn't feel
very
like
basic
much.
Hoovering, bit of cleaning out. Some archaeology, which is my new favourite word.
Hello, life on cars.
Hello.
So I'll have to go back through the messages and catch up. Yeah. Quite a few have come in since.
That's all right. We're doing okay. We've caught everything. Ian's seen tigers before.
In Northern? Is that
in Northern Ireland? Over here, so I'm assuming yes. Well, they get around.
I didn't realise they went all the way to Northern Ireland.
When do they have time? Do they not have to go to school?
Maybe that is their school.
Maybe I could be a school teacher for a tigers to split. That would be cool. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah. Where did we get to? Yes, we cleaned the sauna. We hoovered it out. Did archaeology.
Obviously not just us,
word.
Matt as well.
No, Matt did as well.
Can't take the credit away from Matt. It's his car at the end of the day.
And we started attacking the bonnet with G3.
More than that. Yeah, no, that was a good weekend. Certainly made a lot of progress with the sauna, and of course video to follow. So hopefully be editing that next week, getting it up fairly soon.
Yep.
Sadly, last week has just sort of really caught up with us.
Yes.
Especially with obviously having things to do at work, and then obviously going to here where we are now, basically, which is currently very sunny, as you can see by the massive ray of light behind us.
The sun's moving round, I think.
Yeah. But we're currently on a bit of a weekend away. Nothing specific planned with it. Just a chance to go away, basically. Yeah. We don't have many of those. Usually when we go places, it's for an event. This time, no. No, we're just
You told me to do it.
Yeah, we're on holiday now.
Yes, but we are in a very special holiday location. We are in Chipping Norton, and for those of you who are anybody in the car scene, may know why we're in Chipping Norton.
Well, not specifically why, but it just happens to be.
We
want to go.
The fact that it's there.
Yeah, we want to go away in the caravan, and we chose the Cotswolds because one, we like it, and two, it's
Yeah.
next door to the farm that has appeared on Amazon Prime.
Yes, we are within a very easy walking distance.
1 minute walk.
If we walked through that hedge that is the other side of the caravan door, we would be on Diddley Squat Farm, and right in front of the farm shop. So we did have a little wander in this morning. It was very busy. So we're going to write a bit of a shopping list tonight so that we've got some
Just go
things
in
to
there,
go in
be
and
like
get.
little ninjas, get the stuff, pay for it, and
Yeah, and
skedaddle.
leave. But they have a really nice cafe with a decent menu and stuff on there. So yeah, it was nice, and we've had a really chilled day because I've realised we've rattled through all the things that we couldn't remember and brought ourselves up to today without realising.
Yeah, we've done well, and we're only 21 minutes in.
Wow. Maybe we won't make it so long as we're on holiday today.
Maybe. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We'll see how much interaction we get with you guys.
Pins and needles there. Oh, sorry. And
Just to be clear, she's not saying the caravan is uncomfortable.
No. It's just a bit cramped. But yeah. Should we move on to what we've got planned then?
I think so. What do we have planned? Title
Work.
card.
No, we've got a bit more holiday time tomorrow. There is a video going to be coming from this weekend,
Which I'm not doing any of.
so apologies in advance. He has done some filming. You've done some filming.
I've done filming.
But the editing will be down to me.
And the majority of the filming is down to you as well.
And
It's a challenge.
and the dashboard on the dash cam on the car. Thank you, Pogo. And but yeah, that will come at some point soon. But I'm not going to hold myself to a date. I have a date in mind, but I'm not going to tell you because then that's holding me accountable.
She's not going to tell me either at this rate.
I'll tell you
Oh,
off live. That's fine. And then we're going on holiday. So yes, our holiday starts It's a proper holiday though. It's a proper family holiday.
Proper 1 week away.
Going. Yep. And we're going to Jersey, which is very nice.
You've never been, have you, to Jersey?
No.
No, I've been quite
My
a few
whole
times.
family has gone. At the same time, but just not together.
Oh.
Which was quite coincidental. But I was at work, so I couldn't go. And but yeah, so we're going from the 2nd, so we'll be there for a week.
And we're taking the Panda as well.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to driving on the Jersey roads and that. The one thing I've noticed from going previously is that Jersey seems to have quite a population of Fiat Panda 100 HPs. I think it's because it's quite a small island. I think the top speed is about 40 miles an hour on the island. I'll have to refresh in the next week. But they're obviously quite capable cars for when going onto the continent. Of course, Jersey is a lot closer to France than it is to England. So I imagine many of the people who actually live on the island maybe go across to France if they want to, I don't know,
have a holiday.
Go on holiday somewhere that isn't Jersey or Guernsey. Or even potentially come to the UK. But of course, on the ferry from Jersey to St. Malo in France, it's only about an hour. So
yeah,
it's really not long for them. Whereas to England, it's about 4 hours, 4.5 hours-ish, 5 possibly. It depends on which ferry you're on.
It's a good little stop off though, wouldn't it? If you were going to France, it'd be a nice little break in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you spend maybe 3 days or something on the island.
Yeah.
It's about right. You can do a lot of stuff in 3 days.
I'm very excited to go and have a holiday and have a break and leave my laptop at home.
See, the thing is, Pogo will be about the 4th car I've driven on Jersey. So I've driven the Renault out there, my mum's white Fiat Panda, Sandero, which has not really featured too much on the channel, but it's, I guess, an extended member of the fleet. Hopefully it'll be coming up in its own kind of video, hopefully in the next few months. I know it's looking forward to quite a bit with that, but as it's not my car, it's not the easiest one to necessarily organise a date for to actually get it on the channel. But yeah, hopefully that should be coming up on the channel very soon for you Dacia fans, especially those who like James May and memes to do with good news. But yeah, and this time Pogo will be going over, so I'm interested to see how he compares with the others, having been over there in those.
Should we track back a little bit?
Yes, lots of
So
content.
I attacked the
Content
bonnet
points.
with cutting £1. I did, but like I said, told me to.
Matt liked the patina, he says.
He liked it better once it was clean. Tom says, "Are you looking forward to the jet ski?"
Yes.
No, but I will do it if I'm feeling brave that day.
It's great fun. I love the jet ski. Did I tell you? The sea salt actually ruined one set of sunglasses I had.
Brilliant! Now
Yeah.
you tell me that I'll just ruin all my sunglasses and my clothes and everything.
No, I think they were cheap sunglasses from some like a pound shop.
Oh.
And the sea salt got into it and it pretty much scorched it, I guess.
Oh dear.
Not my face, the sunglasses.
that's
It got rid
good.
of all the paint off the front of it. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure these had paint on them when I went out there, but never mind. It was quite a hot day as well, so the warm air wouldn't have helped.
No, I will try it. Then I might love it, who knows, but I very much doubt it. Although I have done a lot of scary things this year. Things I wouldn't have done before.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Like the cable car in Jersey. In the Isle of Wight.
Yes, when we were over there earlier this year for certain other events. Not sure we're allowed to talk about that one. It's not down to us, Mr. Pink.
When we were filming for you, can we talk about that? But yes, we had an extra day and we used the day to go to the Needles. I think we probably talked about it at the time. And I went on the cable car. Is that what it calls? Yeah.
Chairlift.
Chairlift, that's the word. Thank you. The chairlift. It's very high and not very secure and it was quite scary, but I did it.
And she's not used to heights at all.
I don't like them. No, thank you.
I
don't even like ladders.
I'm not bothered by them at all. Heights don't scare me.
No. I had to climb up a ladder the other day I was being nosy. Dad could see some allotments from where we were working. And I couldn't see because the fence was too high. So I had to climb up on the ladder and I was...
Talk away.
I did it.
Talk away, been promoting. Excellent, right.
Okay.
I'll let you speak about it then.
Let's get the comments down and we'll come back. We'll do a whole promo section in a minute. How about that? Just for you, Matt.
Yeah. There's a great mini club in Jersey. Yes, I've heard. I've seen pictures of them in Mini Magazine previously where they've done photo shoots, I think, at Gorey Castle. Or Mum or Guy or whatever it's called. But it's based in Gorey in Jersey. I've seen quite a few photo shoots from them from there, and of course Corbiere Lighthouse as well. Many of the iconic landmarks of Jersey. So yeah, if there's any events they're doing, it'd be great to maybe catch up with some of the members whilst we're over there. Mm-hmm. So
we're not going to turn it into a car holiday though now, are we, Jake?
No, we're not. But it would be nice to say hello to our other mini friends.
Mini friends.
Mini friends. They're not short people.
I'd welcome some short people around here. It's fine. Ian says, I know I've mentioned it before, but if you can have a trip up to Cafe in the Machine, only half an hour or so from Chipping Norton, we did the trip up with the wife and I were in the Cotswolds for Holes.
For Hollybobs.
We'd like to go. We have said before about going.
We need to take the Panda.
We just didn't have the time at the moment.
We need to take the Panda because they got that image on the wall now of the Fiat Panda 100 HP up at Cafe in the Machine.
I didn't know this. Why don't we go tomorrow? Or is it too far away? Is it up rather than back?
Well, it's up, but there's nothing saying we can't go up to go back.
Maybe
apart from the fuel, but fuel expensive. Let's not talk about that.
We've just got to learn to live with it now, I think.
Yeah. Ian also loves Jersey. Must go back sometime soon. Yes, absolutely. I can't agree with that more.
Yes. Well, make sure you do. We quite often tag ourselves in Fuel Power online Instagram things. We'll tag our own private accounts and we'll put our I can share a proper one with both of the links.
The non-Kari
all the Jersey stuff. I mean, Jake's going to be Kari anyway, but
I might put those on the Fuel Power Instagram car pictures out there, but
the
anything not that.
But we'll put those in there and you can follow those and just see some of the other stuff that we're up to because it'd be nice to have you there as well. You are all friends.
Tom says about Jilks. Yes, of course we love the guys at Jilks. They're brilliant.
Yes, very nice bunch.
Yeah, always welcome there. And it's, what? Sorry, let's just talk about Jilks for a minute. What? Sorry, just channeling my inner Basil Stag hair from Red Wall. You ever seen that? No. Oh, so many references.
Don't make references. I don't know what they are.
No, with Jilks, what I find most impressive is the fact that Keith, who owns the cafe, he always finds time to actually talk to everyone.
And he remembers who you are, which is mad.
Like,
the amount of people they must see.
Like, we've met him a handful of times now. That's three or four,
yeah.
Potentially, maybe a couple more for me, because before I knew you, I was going up. Yeah, he always tries to catch up with me. How's the Mini getting on? How's obviously YouTube? It's lovely to actually go up there and have someone actually remembers all
Yeah,
that.
and that was the first when we went there. Well, it's actually the first time that we went there was when we also met Tom and Becky and
Kieran and everyone else.
Yeah, and quite a lot of the MG
Car Club.
Yeah,
the young members branch specifically. Yeah. It's a great group of people. If you've got an MG and you're quite a young member,
or you know somebody with an MG.
And then obviously go and check them out. They're a really friendly bunch of people.
Yeah.
Also, whilst we're here, they're running an event, aren't they? MG40, which happens to be the 16th and 17th of July. I want to say. Tom, please confirm.
Something like that, yeah.
No, but they're running an event for MGs. I believe it's open to all MG owners, provided it's post 1982-ish, something like that.
You were right. Well done.
Yay. Lost my prize. But yeah, unfortunately, we were unable to go to that this year. Although it's only happening this year, isn't it? It's MG40 this year for post 1982 cars.
It might be that things happen again, or another similar event might occur.
Yeah, we're unable to go, but if you've got an MG, go and check obviously the event. It's going to be a really good one. We're quite sad not to be able to actually go.
Yeah, unfortunately, somebody's got to be at home to feed the cat.
Yeah, so it's just a busy time as well. Your prize is my MG for a video. Yes, we got Tom's MG to film as well for a review, so hopefully that'll be happening later on in the year. Maybe we can plan that when we do our little camping trip, Tom. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Unless Tom's driving the motorhome, in which case it might be a bit difficult. Get Becky to drive it.
Get a trailer.
Or get a trailer. Tom says, yay.
Yay! Let's track up. Ian's pinned it on his Google Maps for future reference. Good plan. That's jokes.
Yes.
Great
pieces. Talk away promoting.
Been promoting again.
Go on.
Everybody. If you have a Mini and you like travelling in your Mini and you like going on adventures in your Mini, then...
There's a theme here.
In your Mini. In September, in your Mini, you can go to the Isle of Wight as part of the Isle of Wight adventure organised by the West Country Minis Club. Is that West Country Minis Club? West Country Minis. The club that Matt's a part of. And we went at the beginning of May to...
Literally the beginning of May. It was only the second day.
The end of the beginning.
Sorry, I know, trying to read the comments, aren't you?
I was like, what's this big thumb? And we went and filmed some promo stuff for the Isle of Wight adventure. We will also be going in September. It's the
5th year.
17th and 18th of September.
And it's the 5th year of the event, so that's looking to be really good.
And it's a really good weekend.
I've done it since 2019, ever since I got the Mini, so naturally been there quite a few times now, last 3 years.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it's a really good event. Definitely recommend it. And the thing that I find most impressive about it, stay off the high horse here, Matt, is the fact that every single year it has actually grown significantly, I found. Like, it's not, like the first year I went, it was, reasonable size of event. Really good turnout considering it was only, the third year of running it? And I think it was only the second year that West Country Minis had control of it, because previously it was Red Funnel.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're going, Matt. I'm glad you're convinced.
But, it's growing every single year. In fact, actually looking to have to change potentially the field it's held in because of the amount of cars going. So, open to Minis, old, new, whether you've got one from 1959 or bought yesterday.
Yep.
You're welcome to go as long as you have a Mini. So, get those bookings in.
And we have shared some stuff already about the event and pictures from last year and that sort of stuff, but there will be some other things that are going to creep up because it is the whole point of it is to make the island yours for that weekend. So you can go and you can use the field to camp in if you want to, provided you book it and pay for it and whatever. and that is your kind of base, but it is an adventure. You make the Isle of Wight your adventure for that weekend. You can go to the zoo, you can go shopping, you can go on a road trip round in your Mini, because why not? You
Down
can go
Military Road to Ventnor and everything. That's great.
to the Needles, you can go out for lunch, whatever you want to do. You can go up in a helicopter at Sandown Airport, which is where it's held.
Or a microlight.
And
or a plane.
Yeah, so it's something that there's something for everybody. Everybody's really friendly, everybody's really nice. We're going to be doing some more stuff with them as time goes on, and at the event this year. So we're very excited, and I'm very excited to not arrive in the Isle of Wight on the Friday night and have to return again on the Sunday. I'm staying, and we're going for a week.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. So we're having another holiday in September, but we'll remind you of that later on.
It's a little while away, yes.
Right, let's track back up for a minute. I think that's enough promotion. You can pay us later, Matt.
But yes, there is a promotional video for that coming up very soon, which we've got control of. So yeah, that should be coming up very, very soon.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll let you know as when that should be with you, Matt. Just let you know.
Having survived the Isle of Wight cable car, no. Maybe I'll have to work my way up to that one.
Can you imagine? Just be constant screaming. I'd be deaf by the end.
Or I'd just have my eyes shut and I wouldn't enjoy it. Your hand would probably be broken as well. All the bones would be gone. Oh no.
Oh no, dust. My hands are jelly.
So we've now promoted MG40 and the Isle of Wight adventure.
But that's for the future. We'll probably promote that even more nearer the time, I would imagine.
We'll start saying a bit more, putting stuff on Instagram, putting stuff on YouTube, and whatever. Oh no, you have the time to chat with Mr. Lloyd. Hope you're both well. Trixie, so hello, Frank, as well. Nice to.
Yes, hello, Frank.
Thank you for joining us. Trixie does look good, doesn't she? Not that you can see much of her anymore because we're getting more and more sun.
Put the lights on. Oh, that's
not helped at all. What we need to do is turn around.
Yes, touch lights.
Oh. It's like.
Feel very holy doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Save that for tomorrow. Sunday.
Trixie performing extremely well behind the cards. I found the Fiat's towing really well with us.
Yes. Much better than the Mini. It's not quite so much of a worrying ride. No,
but bearing in mind the first time we towed this with a car since the Megane, which I shall come on to in a minute, Frank, seeing as I've just read your next comment. Yeah, the Caravan does tow a lot better behind the Fiat, which was really quite expected. The first journey we did out with it was with the Mini 2 retro rides, and I guess there wasn't so much nerves about something going wrong as such, in the sense of what happened last time made us a bit, is something like that going to happen again? Luckily, nothing went wrong. The Mini was completely fine. The Caravan was fine. And we actually, when on that weekend, we established a few things that we would change for future, obviously, journeys out. We've now used it 3 times since the full restoration, whatever you want to call it.
Restoration.
Restoration.
There you go. It's back to inventing words again.
It's my turn.
All is well with the world.
Just quick update on that. We've got some little stringy bits to put around the curtains to stop them from closing, because as it just so happens, when pulling this behind the Mini or the Fiat, the curtains do this. They do close, but it's the perfect height to see through, so I can actually still see what's behind me. Yeah. So if we can stop the windows from closing, the curtains from closing, that way then I can see behind me, which is brilliant. Yeah. It's better than just being able to see out side by side in the mirrors. Yeah.
And that was fixed with like what is basically a shoelace.
If it works.
Yeah, but it's brilliant. It works really well. So we just do a quick tie, quick bow, and that's it sorted.
Same with the cupboard doors as well, for the sink and a little bit of storage and the stove cupboard. That's been solved with exactly the same solution.
Yep. Tying the handle shut.
If it works. Also, we've managed to sort of secure the legs in a bit because they were flopping around a little bit, but they're in a bit better now. Mm-hmm. That's probably the biggest change, though. Probably the phone holders. Mm-hmm. So the first few times we used this, we found that we didn't have anywhere to put our phones at night, and they just kept falling down between the seats.
Such a 2022 problem, isn't it? Oh, I've lost my phone in the night.
They didn't think of this when making this Caravan in the 80s. But then again, if they had, it probably would have been like
the size of the phone holder, yeah.
A big phone holder on the wall. So what I've done is, I don't know whether you can just about see it, but I'm going to pick up the camera
Oh,
Say hello to the
close.
animals. It's not particularly clear, but
Why don't we?
there's my phone in the holder, which I 3D printed because I love 3D printing.
Yep. Somebody's a little bit obsessed.
Not
But it's good, it's
obsessed,
helpful.
but that's why we bought it.
we
so
can
we can
put-
do stuff like that.
I'll put a picture of it on Instagram as well. Head to the stories in a minute once we're finished, and we can
Put stuff like that up.
Yeah, we'll show you. We'll show you if you want to see. Yeah, I think that's the only modifications we've made, though.
There's not a huge amount we've really changed, to be honest, in
No.
here since
We
the
make
rebuild.
sure we bring a gorilla pod
Yes,
tripod with us.
my Joby Gorilla tripod, which is great for holding phones, so we can watch whatever on Netflix
Yeah.
or Amazon or YouTube or whatever.
Yep.
So we can put that up and just put it on and just
Yep.
watch some TV, I guess. Right, shall I move on to the Megane then? Because that's the next thing.
Go for it.
Okay, Megane news. There isn't really any update on that, to be perfectly honest. It's still sat in its storage yard, just waiting to be brought back, I guess. We have actually managed to find a brand new or refurbished type axle, I think. It's just about trying to find the time to actually get that done. And the easiest way that I've been advised to do that is to have a mechanic's ramp type thing, actual car lift, whether it be 4-post, 2-post, whatever, as long as the car lifts up. That's the easiest way of doing it, but it's just about trying to find the time now to organise that sort of thing. Just to be clear, I haven't ordered this axle for the car yet. I think it's unlikely other people will, to be honest, because I don't know of any other Meganes which will either be attempted to be saved or have a new axle, because really financially they're not worth a lot of money. It's more the sentimental value of everything with it. Financially it makes no sense at all to try and save it, but
that's not always the point, though. So
no, not always the point. So we have managed to source one, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be there until we're ready to actually work on it. But hopefully things are kind of moving forwards, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just about the timing now. And as I've said already in update videos on that in the past, it's not going to be done anytime soon. It'll be more like probably October, November, December, maybe even early 2023 before it's touched, I guess. So with Renault, nothing really new at the minute. It's just sitting in. I need to take it for a quick drive around the yard, actually, because although I can't drive it legally on the road because I haven't got MOT and it's sawn and everything else, I can take it for a drive around the private yard, because at least if the suspension fully collapses there, then it's not a bugger to get back, I guess.
Just quickly, see you later, Matt, if you haven't already gone.
Yes, bye, Matt.
We'll hear from you soon. It's also about getting the people together to help you do the stuff on the Megane, isn't it? And somebody with the lift, which we've got a friend who's potentially going to get one, but also the college where we were, I suggested that they kind of have like a, what did I call it? Rent-a-ramp.
Rent-a-ramp. What an idea, because this is in their motor mechanics type storage area.
Well, it's their motor vehicle department, like where
workshop.
The workshop. There we go.
We'll call it that.
Where the students learn, and obviously the students finish at the end of June. They don't come back until kind of the middle of September. So they've got kind of 9 weeks. We worked it out that you could potentially, after maybe days worth of sort of where everything is and first aid, health and safety kind of course, that they could quite easily and afford, like with a sort of an affordable way of doing it, and maybe earn some money for the college as well. They could potentially rent their ramps to people who wanted to do such things. So you could turn up with your car, put it on the ramp, pay the money to rent the ramp, and then come backwards and forwards over the course of the days that you booked it for. It's not necessarily happening, but
it's something that may potentially
with the insider connections that we've got as well, it might be something that could be added as an option when the time is right.
Which would be quite good, especially for people like me who like to actually do things to their cars underneath, but don't necessarily have the facilities at home.
Yeah, well, I know that like my dad's really interested in doing something like that, because even he struggles quite a lot to get places that are tall enough for his Land Rover. Yes. So if he wanted to do something on the Land Rover underneath, not many places, even ones that already exist with the rent-a-ramp thing, could lift it high enough because it's so tall anyway. But they do HGVs, so the whole building is huge, so there's plenty of space for that. So yeah, it's something that they're looking into, but we don't know whether that will happen yet or not.
Be good if it did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say thank you, Frank, for still looking for a scrap car for me to obviously work on the
that's
Renault.
okay.
That'd be great if you could find things, because I'm sure there'll be other bits that it'll require, and bits from Renault Megane saloons are not necessarily the easiest to come by. Hatchbacks, the Megane Scenic, a lot more common. Even the coupes were, but the saloon not so much.
Trust your dad to have an interesting car
He wanted a saloon, and they were on offer. What more can you expect from him?
That is your dad.
It's just him. Anyway, Mighty Cat Mods. Good evening. Sorry, it's taking a while to get around to
Yes,
that.
no.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully you are here to stay. Definitely a
Ian wants to
possibility.
do a holiday to the Isle of Wight. Come and join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Come join
us.
on the Isle of Wight.
Bring the family with you. Be good to meet everybody.
Fly to Southampton, rent a Mini, come over to the island. What more could you want?
Exactly.
That'd be great fun, wouldn't it?
Sure, we could find you a Mini through
the connections in the clubs. We know.
Somebody's got. Well, we definitely know somebody with at least 3, so...
Not me.
Can't drive them all.
There is a cactus-filled botanical garden at the top, if that helps. As the incentive for my wife to go on it. She's not a fan of heights. This is in...
Madeira.
Yes, that.
Maybe in 10 years when I'm...
Not so scared
maybe
of
a bit more into gardening is where I was going, but... We'll try, maybe, if I ever go to Madeira. Let's just not go to Madeira, and then I won't be forced to do it.
How am I getting on with the C5 project?
Things keep arriving.
Things keep arriving for it. As I said when I got it, it wasn't fully complete, and there's a certain stage I want to get to with it before I actually start filming it properly. So far, I got a load of bits for it. Still missing the headlight, which is not necessarily essential to how it runs. It's just more about the looks, and if I can find one, great. Also, the crank for the pedals and the actual pedals themselves, or the what are they called? The legs of the pedal. Sorry, I'm really.
The legs of like the bit that you put your feet on.
The bit that you put your feet on, but the actual stick that goes into the gear. No.
I don't know.
Okay,
pedally bits.
Yeah, well, I've got pedals for it. I don't have the other little army bits that goes on the side. We'll stick with that. Army bits.
The army bits.
The armpits. Oh no, I don't want those. But
yeah, 5 armpits.
Yeah, so we're gonna hopefully get that fairly soon. I'm sure there'll be people in various C5 groups on Facebook, and likelihood is on through other social media platforms.
Yeah, but for now you just want to get it like rolling, don't you? Rolling.
I want to at least make it a rolling chassis by September.
Yeah,
because it just seems like a good time to get it done. Plus, I got a bit of time in August where I could potentially work on it. So
yeah, we've got a couple of weekends in July that are a bit quieter. So yeah,
July and August as well. There's a couple of weekends, but we'll get to August when that actually happens.
Yes,
we'll save that for the end of July update.
Yep.
But yeah, C5 rolling chassis hopefully by September, even if it's not fully finished.
Megane can still be saved.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, it's still very much my hope. But
I'm sure it will for now.
We'll see.
Winter project, yep, definitely something to keep him busy.
I've got 2 winter projects potentially with the Renault and the Mini and C5. Between them all, they're going to keep me busy.
Yes. We won't have time to do anything else. Christmas is cancelled.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah, you won't. No Christmas presents for you. You're too busy.
Can I have some car parts?
Only if you tell me what you want. Okay. Sorry, yeah, army bits for the C5.
Yeah. Therefore, sounds a good idea. A lift ramp is a must-have if you have the space and height available. Yep. Yes, there's many jobs I'd like to do on the car, such as wax oiling the underside of the Mini especially, given that Minis of that era are not necessarily the best for rust protection.
No, because they were offering to put cars up on the ramp
and inspect
when we were there, if they wanted to, but because we had to
shoot off to go down and see Matt.
Yeah, we couldn't do too much.
No, but
just in case it took a bit longer than expected, as these things tend to do.
Yeah. Also, just for that, the Mini had only had its MOT a couple of months ago, April, I think it was, and it had been checked, and all underneath I even had a look at it as well, because the mechanic I've used him since I started driving. My family's used him for the best part of 20 years, so know him quite well. So every time
you were pretty happy that
every time I go up there, as long as if he says it's okay, I trust his judgment. He's been right with everything else so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times there.
The deal is, I'm assuming, coming to the Isle of Wight.
Yep. Fingers
Parts are
crossed.
getting pretty expensive for them.
For the C5, yeah.
I
Yes,
don't know.
they are.
I have no involvement in the C5. It's very much your project. I need to
Yeah.
find myself a project. How about that?
I think you should get one. Maybe she has one.
I think we did that last time. I haven't done anything with anything, so we'll leave it until I've started something.
Good idea.
Thankfully mine is original all in one piece. You're very lucky.
Yeah.
Does is fully custom, so not worried about missing parts. It's coming together and made its show reappearance last night.
Yes, I saw your picture of it on the trailer of it. That you built for the Mini. Yeah, they look really good. I'm really impressed with your little combination that you got going on there, Ian. Some very good craftsmanship in the trailer. Still need the arches though. Have you decided yet what you want to go for? Plastic or alloy, or is it alloy? I think it's alloy. Essentially.
You're doing car chat again. I've got no idea. Right, we've got 9 minutes almost, and
yeah, we'll take this up to an hour. See who's still sticking around.
Yep.
But yes, I think July overall, what with our little secret project thing, July could be quite exciting potentially.
I think July is going to be very exciting.
There's not much going on really in July, to be perfectly honest.
No.
It seems quite a quiet month.
Alloy for the 60s look.
Hey, nice choice.
So we've got the holiday, so we will be, if I can convince him, silent for a week. We won't be doing anything on Fuel Power at all.
I might put some photos up on the Fuel Power Instagram.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right.
I'm not. I'm logging out of it completely. I want a holiday.
All right. You do what you want to do.
Tell him he needs to go on holiday for a week and leave it alone for a week.
Cars are my hobby.
Put them on your Instagram then. Put on your own Instagram, not on Fuel Power. We can put it on Fuel Power when we come back.
Fine.
Thank you. And I can go on there and delete it back off again. That's your error of judgment there.
I'll block you.
You can't block me. I've got the internet. I've got the access.
I'll change the password.
Oh. Anyway, we'll have this domestic later. Then we've got exciting project. All to be revealed.
In due course.
When we come back from Jersey. Don't you dare, Tom. And then I think it's pretty quiet, isn't it, for July?
July, yeah.
We've not really got any shows booked in because the weekend after that, it's the whole situation is my mum and dad are going on holiday. Somebody needs to look after. So we come back from Jersey. My mum and dad go on holiday the week after. Somebody needs to look after the cat, so it's fallen to us. We may go to Bewley for the day.
Might do one of the events.
Simply Vauxhall or Simply French. So we'll kind of decide. I am drawing the line at doing both because why not? We can do something else for a day.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd have had the Renault available to me, I'd have gone to Simply French in it, but obviously I don't quite have that option this year.
Yeah, we were going to go to Simply Vauxhall with my family, but it's my uncle's birthday, so they've already got plans, and
so it's just basically whichever one we feel like
whichever
doing.
One we feel like, depends on the weather.
If we wake up on the Saturday, we'll go right Simply Vauxhall.
Yep.
And if we wake up on Saturday and go, it's about 12 p.m. already.
Yep.
Let's not go. We'll go to Simply French tomorrow. Then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, pretty much. But whatever way, we'll make the most of the other day, so that'll be nice. Potentially as well, depending on how this filming and editing thing goes, we could always do a bit more filming and editing while we're not, because I won't be at work either, because if for anybody who doesn't know, I work with my dad, so he's not around. I'm doing odd days here and there, but I'm getting a little bit of free time as well, which would be nice, and very conveniently timed for said secret project. Then
we'll stop talking about it now. We'll actually announce something when it happens.
And then we've got a couple of weekends that are quite quiet.
Yes. We're going to go into August, aren't we? I won't say anything about that. We'll save that for the July update.
I can't remember what weekend it goes to. I'm sorry. I'd normally look very professional with my calendar, but
but because we're on holiday, we haven't bought half the stuff.
No, you're all right. 23rd, 24th. We haven't got anything, and the 30th and the 31st of July we haven't got anything booked in either.
There was going to be the Janspeed 60th event held at Hudson's Field in Salisbury, which is literally next to the Janspeed office building, but unfortunately that's been cancelled now due to external factors. I'm not quite sure what. I'm not part of the team behind that. That was going to be I think it was 31st Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 31st of July, but that's now been pushed back to 2023. So, yeah, July, really quite a quiet month for car shows for us. But maybe we can try and find something. Maybe we'll go off and do another one of these weekends away.
Yeah. Why not?
Who knows?
Tommy, got a holiday either of those weekends? And if so, where are you?
What do you mean, do you?
Yeah, of course you will. That's nearly a month away. Of course you'll have another holiday booked. But yeah, so July is a pretty quiet one on the car show front, but
we'll still be
it
going
gives
out
us
and
a bit
filming.
of time to...
We might go out and do a review or something.
Yes, gives us a bit of time to breathe and put some videos out and whatever.
Yeah, but we're not going to those, Tom.
We're not going to them.
You know this.
And then, what should we say for the live? For now, are we going to say Saturday night?
Or live stream next time? We could say either day, to be perfectly honest. We're free on those, aren't we?
The weekend of the 30th or the 31st. How about that?
Okay.
We'll decide nearer the time, but keep it in your diary, guys. Keep it in your diary.
Yeah. So as we're now sort of in the last 5 minutes, do you have any final questions for us? Let us know in the chat. Feels weird not saying the
description.
Comments,
right. Let's track back and have a look. Yeah, I just pushed my finger. I burnt my finger earlier and it's still quite sore. I touched a pan. It was silly.
It was very hot, fan.
It was very hot. I just cooked breakfast.
Ian learned the hard way to listen and log out of social media when on holiday.
Yes, see, thank you.
Not helping. Supposed to be on my side, Ian, as a Mini owner.
No. Sorry, who came home from hospital when they were born in a Mini and has since been a Mini person much longer than you?
Who burnt her fingers today on a frying pan?
And then lost my bank card and then did something else stupid.
It's not been a day today.
It's really not. What else did I do? I did something else stupid.
God knows what you did.
I've had a good day despite the injuries and the slight panic. But it's fine.
But yes, there are other shows going on, even if we aren't actually going to them. BMC and Leyland show, that's 10th of July. MG40, that is also happening. That's a 2 or 3 day event. We've already said about it in this. 16th and 17th of July, and I believe they might be having an evening out somewhere for a meal. Go and check out the MG40 Facebook page for all information about that if you want to find out more. Yep. Also a night away in the motorhome. Yep. That'd be good if we could, Tom. In July. I'd be quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Get Trixie tried next to a huge motorhome. What a sight. Does the motorhome have a tow bar? Because that'd be quite a funny picture.
Oh, God. Ian, no, I'm going to ban you. You have full permission to put them on your personal one while we're away.
Permission, though,
and then put them on fuel power when we get home.
Okay, fine. We'll reach a compromise.
We've come to a conclusion here. And see, you can't leave me by a pool, so...
I can leave you in the fountain.
That's rude. Well, you're going to say leave me with your nan, but never mind.
Oh, I could leave you with her as well if you'd like. Also in the fountain.
And both of us.
Cool, isn't it?
She would be able to get out.
That's true.
If last year was anything to go by, she'd be stuck.
Yeah.
We didn't leave her in a fountain. I wasn't there. Jake's family didn't leave her in a fountain. She's fine.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, we don't abandon old people in fountains.
Yeah, she wanted to paddle, and bless her, she's not that mobile anymore. She went and paddled in the pool, and instead of asking for help to try and stand up, she tried to stand up on her own, and it didn't quite go to plan. Nothing serious, but yeah, not the best way. No.
Oh.
No, she didn't.
Did she get in the water? Was she in the water?
She put her legs in the water. Oh. It's about as far as it went. But as I say, not too mobile. But yes, any final questions? Let us know in the chat now, I guess.
Yep, you have.
Let's just say 2 minutes or so.
2 minutes. Go. Type quickly.
We need the countdown clock sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Quite nice in this, actually, this time.
It's nice. I think we need to maybe turn around next time.
Yeah.
Depending on where the sun is.
And how cold it is. Just not the warmest this weekend with the wind as it is.
No, the wind is quite chilly. Although we did both have shorts on today. Shorts and sunglasses, then it would rain, then it would be sunny, and then we got...
The weather had no idea what it was doing.
Yeah, it had no idea. Then we got soggy sorbet.
Will you bring Millie to my wedding? Yes.
No
Yeah.
doubting about that.
That's already settled, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's already
Also,
settled.
I've got a dress that I wore to my cousin's wedding last year that's got blue flowers on it, so it would match.
I'm sure Becky will love that.
As long as she can have horses, I'm sure she'll be fine. Or dogs.
Looking forward to seeing your footage from socials. Pity there's a bit of a puddle. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, between Northern Ireland and England? Not a lot of land between them, to say the least. It'd be useful if you could come over and join us at some shows and things like that. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was great seeing you at Rally Day, and was it Simply British Classics last year? We saw him at Bewley. Sorry, there's been a lot of events at Bewley.
Yes, because I saw you at something.
Yes, because we went in the Mini, yeah, and that's when I got a photo of Ian next to Millie and the best fan.
Biggest fan, yeah.
Yeah, biggest fan.
All the way from Northern Ireland.
Just to see Millie at Bewley. Yeah, that's a good one, though.
Tom, you'll have to let us know the date of your wedding now you know it, so we can put you in the calendar, because we're busy people.
Yeah, that's true. I have to plan much in advance now. 2-3 years in advance.
We've got events booked in, starting being booked in for 2024. So
Don't think Boris's bridge will ever go ahead.
Oh,
No, maybe we need like a channel tunnel type thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Catch the train over.
Yeah.
They're always going on about public transport being better, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, Castle Coombe Rally Day and Simply British. Because I knew you at Castle Coombe Rally Day, but I didn't come with you.
You did. You weren't able to come that time.
No.
But yes, Castle Coombe Rally Day and Simply British. Yep. Speaking of, with Castle Coombe, we had to go in Kev's Mini, didn't we, from the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team, another YouTube channel. Go and check him out and all the stuff he does. Many motorsport videos on there. He's based in the Isle of Wight, so maybe in September, hopefully go and catch up with him. That'd be quite nice if possible. But yeah, Simply British. Hopefully this year we'll be displaying the Mini and the A30.
Yep,
hopefully that'll be coming in.
It's booked, ready to go.
Might even be able to bring the C5 if it's at a point.
Yes.
We'll see.
Put it in the back of the van.
Oh, put it in the van, yeah.
There you go.
Does it fit in the back of the van?
Probably. Mum won't be going to that more than
Oh, well, there we go then. So yeah, we might have potentially 3 vehicles. We'll see. That'd be quite good. Tom's wedding, definitely in 2024. Hopefully it won't clash. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope not. Get those save the dates sorted.
Yeah, let us know the dates, Tom.
Just let us know, and we'll make sure.
Yeah, we'll try and see what we can do with that.
Yeah.
I'm
Ask
sure
the fiance first, though. Don't just tell us dates and things if you're keeping it secret for now. Meeting Millie was the icing on the cake. Of course it was. She's
from
just
that
the
trip.
best.
Yeah, so you got. That's point. That would have been one of the last times you ever got to see the Megane out in public. Really, before everything went wrong. Rally Day. Although it was driven, but it didn't really feature in too many videos after that. But yeah, meeting Millie and obviously the Megane as well. So yeah, obviously being a mini man, meeting Millie was the highlight.
Taking 2 of the fleet cars off in one weekend. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Come over again, Ian. You can see Pogo next time.
Bring a C5. You could have a C5 race.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What's your dad planning on doing with his C5? I want to know now.
Right. Should we take this for another couple of minutes?
Yes.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Good plan. Good plan. But yes, great experience to go out in Kev's Mini round Castle Coombe. Yeah, it's amazing seeing how quickly Mini can take corners, because obviously you see them on TV, touring cars and the like from days gone by. Seeing how quickly they can take corners, it's quite amazing. Of course, racing at Goodwood. But yeah, seeing that, pretty amazing.
Was it amazing?
It was amazing, yeah. Did you get that? No.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, it's been going on a while. I need a drink, but I've run out of my bottle. No, that wasn't a hint.
I don't mind.
That's fine. You can have yours. I'll top it up in a minute. But yeah, really good. Very fun. Trying to arrange a navigator's job with Kev when he comes to Northern Ireland for one of our Targa rallies. That'd be good to see the 2 of you take on a Targa rally type event. Yeah, especially with you navigating and Kev driving. I mean, you're both incredibly skilled drivers when it comes to that sort of thing. I've never done auto soloing like you have, but you know, it looks a lot of fun. I'd love to have a go at doing one of those, but just haven't had the chance yet. Well, they do have them at Retro Roads.
Shall I be your navigator?
If you'd like to be. It's only better than Dad. Maybe we'll follow the car in front.
Well, at least I found that left when we went up to do Minis in the Gorge, which we can talk about because Matt's not here. And the left that we didn't know was coming up, and it was left.
Right, brake.
No, not right, left.
Yeah. Campbell C5 will be getting a video done very soon. Excellent. Can't wait to see what you get up to with, well, obviously your C5 and your dad's. I'm not sure which C5 that is, whether it's your dad's one or yours, because you're both Campbell. So,
All of them.
All of the C5s. But yeah, I thought your update on your C5 and your dad's one really good last time, Ian. So yeah, definitely keep up the C5 content. Good to have somebody I can actually bounce ideas off of with mine as well. Ian's been dropping lots of hints with Kev. Not surprising. Has he taken up on them yet? What's going on?
I'm just reading our group chat.
Oh, I see. But yes, I think that's it for the questions, isn't it?
I think so.
I think that's it.
I think it's only Ian, maybe Tom, hanging around.
Well, it's 4 other people. Well, 4 people. So let's say for one of these live streams, that's been fairly successful.
It's been pretty good.
Also, I like just having anybody join.
Yeah,
a chance for us to waffle on about pretty much anything and everything. Just get to see how you guys have been, and obviously you can see what we've been up to outside of the YouTube sphere. So yeah, overall successful live stream, I'd say.
Yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Don't forget to head over to the Fuel Power Instagram for the stuff this week, then a break. Jake rhymes, and then back again
the
after.
Late Jake Show.
And then we will also be on our private Instagrams and all of that good stuff all the time. So, you know, follow them all and you'll get everything.
Sorry, I was just reading Mighty Cat Mod's comment.
Take good care of the cats, but please resist any temptation to modify them.
They don't like it.
I spiked up my cat's hair the other day with hair gel.
She got me some hair gel and spiked the cats up because
he
was a willing volunteer.
Yeah, he did look good. I did wash it out, don't worry, there was no cat abuse. Cool.
Yeah. Ian's keen, but Kev wants to get his mini sorted for IMM. So yeah, understandable. Obviously, IMM, one of the largest events for minis of pretty much any year, depending on which country it's in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, IMM. Hopefully, we'll be going to one of those in the not too distant future, whether it be Italy or Germany, or if there's any others planned. Who knows?
They're quite a way in advance at the moment, aren't they? So yes, should we call that a day then? You?
I think so. But yes, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out all the events we've mentioned, all the other YouTubers we've also mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a lot. And yeah, obviously, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the very next live stream. So,
see you in a minute, Tom.
See you in a minute, Tom. So yeah, thank you for joining us. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.
When did the farewell go? Oh.
It's there. Farewell then.
Farewell.
Clock the camera.